Hi, this is Flash of the Daily Drive. Contractor stings, how to avoid them, what they're about, or handyman stings. So the Contractors Board in California, Nevada, and some other states are holding these contractor or / handyman stings as a way to crack down on the unlicensed contractor. That's a handyman contracting without a license above what they're legally allowed to do. So how they do this is they set up a location, somebody's house, and they have investigators that are kind of hiding. They call you or notify you in some way that they need an estimate. They ask you, so it might be an elderly lady or someone that's appearing to be a homeowner that is calling you and saying, I have this job to be done and I need an estimate. So the estimate is the key. The thing that they're asking you for is, or the thing that they're looking for is, they want you to estimate something higher than what the legal limit is. So using California as an example, the legal limit in California is $500, and that includes labor and material. So if they ask you to estimate, okay, how much is it going to do to paint this house or to replace this flooring, and you say, oh, it's going to be $750, and then the person's going to be pushing for you to put it in writing. Now they're going to ask you to sign it. She's going to say, oh, okay, can you sign this, please? And as soon as you sign that, you're going to have a couple individuals walk out, and they're going to introduce themselves, and they're going to have handcuffs in their hand. And they're going to cuff you briefly, and they're going to sit you down, and they're going to talk to you about the ramifications of contracting without a license. They're going to, give you a ticket, give you a citation that you're going to need to appear and fight for your case. And basically, they're going to be threatening you with jail time, fines, and then they're going to give you an out and say, oh, but if you become a contractor, we will make this go away. So how do we avoid that? Okay, so the first thing, the key things to remember is they need an estimate from you. They need some sort of a contract, and that contract also has to have your signature. Piece of paper from you, an email from you, everything else from you, unless it has your signature, they cannot fulfill what they're trying to do. So so somebody calls you that you don't know, and you go out and you go out to estimate, and they ask you for an estimate in writing right there on the spot. My advice is never estimate right on the spot. You need to think about it, and your best out is, I'm sorry, ma'am. I like to put a lot of effort into my estimate so that I'm accurate and it's fair for you and me. I will send you something this evening. I will send you something. Give me a couple days because I need to research, whatever it may be. But never give an estimate right on the spot. If somebody's really pushing you to give an estimate, sign something, and whatever, then that's a red flag. You should be thinking, okay, that is, you should be following your gut and thinking just something isn't right here. So no estimates right there on the spot. Think about it. Go home. Tell them, what? Let me get in front of the computer tonight. Let me look at other jobs I've done. Whatever you need to say, just don't give them an estimate right then. So the other thing is, I know you work for a lot of people in word of mouth, so you need to be a little bit more careful when it's someone you don't know. I got to a point where I was looking up customers before I would even go out to jobs if I felt uneasy or something like that. Now, I'm not telling you that you should do wrong, but that $500 limit in California, for example, isn't necessarily fair. So you have to try to break up your jobs to make it legal. Take your jobs, split them up, and they have a punch list and say, okay, look, I'm going to take care of this part of the house and we're gonna settle up, and then I'm gonna then if you like that, we can come and we can do this, and you break off into phases. And the other thing to keep in mind is the law says you can't contract without a license. Okay, you can contract without a license up to $500. So that contract that they're looking for is that estimate, that quote with your signature on it, because once you sign that, that becomes a contract. So there's a couple things that you can do to avoid the stings. One of the things also that's required is when you advertise, you need to state that you're not a contractor. When you talk to somebody and they ask you, are you a contractor? No, ma'am, I'm not a contractor. I am a handyman. Okay? I have a business license. I have insurance. I'm a handyman, and I do home repair work or whatever, however you bill your business. But but the bottom line is, be honest about it if you're asked a direct question. Do not lead anyone to believe that you are a contractor. One of the red flags that they're going to find is if you're advertising, on a bus stop bench or in the yellow pages or online, and you have nowhere on there that says that you're not a contractor, that's a red flag, and that's something that they're going to find and they're going to look for. Just be honest. You're a handyman. There's nothing to be ashamed of. You're not a contractor. So good luck. Happy home repairs. Stay safe, and avoid contractor stings. And if you become UHA certified, then we will help you with that. If you happen to get caught up with the contractor sting, come to us and we will assist you in getting through it. So this was Flash to the Daily Drive. Happy home repairs. Have a good day. Bye.